Thank you. And another area seeing a lot of flooding is in League City, specifically at the Clear Creek area.
That's right. We've been keeping an eye on the water levels there. Channel 2's Brandon Walker continuing our live team coverage. Brandon, looks like a lot of water there behind you.
Yeah, Andy, I mean, quite literally, we're here along Clear Creek, which yesterday was the backyard for Joe and Tracy Jacob. You can see the creek. I want to point your attention in the distance. You can see that it's flowing, so that's the good news here. But the bad news is what you see, and that is this high level, these high levels, as we've reported throughout the day. Mrs. Jacobs tells me a gauge, if you want to look at one, would be this fencing. So you see these sections here? Let's go to where you no longer see fencing there. She says that there are at least a good 3 sections or so about 15 feet going down, plus about maybe an additional 5 or so before you usually get to the creek. So that's the extent of the flooding here since yesterday. But as you walk with me, you can see more of their concern in this subdivision, Clear Creek Village, which is just off 45 and 518 here in League City. The water's gone down about a foot or so since we've been here, but this is how close it actually inched up to her home. This is the back end, and if you can look here at this wall, you can tell that this house has been elevated. Other homes here have been elevated. Still, as you are about to see, neighbors have concerns.
My home is 6 feet off the ground, and I still got 10 inches of water in my home with Harvey. So, I mean, you think you're okay, and you don't really know how quick the water is going to come or how much more there is.
It started rising yesterday. We live across the street. My father-in-law lives next door, and it started rising. Then overnight, it got to where it is now.
Got to where it is now, and you're looking a live look at where it is now. In the distance, you see 45, the Gulf Freeway, the new bridge there. But you see those moving things underneath? Those are pylons for the old bridge that was here. The new bridge has been here about a year or so. It's still under construction. Neighbors tell me those moving pylons, especially in situations like this, they kind of act as a dam, because you see the flow of the creek moving that way. Those moving pylons, things get stuck in there, and so they're concerned about that, because that does have an impact on the rise and what you see here. But they're hopeful, because of the lull in the weather here, that the water will continue to drain. But there is still a lot of angst here. We're live in League City. I'm Brandon Walker, KPRC Channel 2 News.
All right, Brandon, thank you. We want to turn now